Hello, this is Sir Alexander with another Starcraft 2 battle report. This is between myself, Arphaxax, who is in the top right as the red Terran, and a Gurtstick, also known as Nathan, in the bottom left as the green Terran. So this is a TVT matchup on Blistering Sands. Now this is a friendly matchup, and I'm really just casting this for friends to view because Gurtstick is a buddy of mine, and so his brother can watch this and other viewers. Now, I did mess up, that it is a cool match, which is also why I'm casting it. I did mess up this wall in, and you'll see that I had the supply depot one space too high, which is quite frustrating for me. Because this is an excellent map to wall off on, because I believe you can put one supply depot here, and then put a racks with a tech lab and get a complete wall in, or at least really close to a complete wall in. Anyways, Gurtstick never walls off, which you should always do. He never does, so if you ever play against a guy named Gurtstick, do a 6-pool or a 2-gate, because he doesn't wall off. Now, other than that, we're just producing probes, SCVs, so I'm going to speed this up. I went for an early refinery. I like to get that refinery out so I can get a reactor core almost immediately. Usually it's a good idea to get a marine out before you get that reactor core or tech lab, which is what I'm doing right now because I didn't have enough gas. So that will finish, and then I'll put down a reactor core or a tech lab, one or the other. And actually, no, I'm deciding to put down another marine because, well, actually for no apparent reason. I don't know why I did that. So I'm putting down a tech lab and a reactor core. So right now, he's got dual tech labs out and a reactor core coming. So he's got 2 marauders out. Now he's amassing forces pretty quick, because I am putting up a Ghost Academy, because I am going to go nuke him. So, because I just love nuking, and I figured he probably wouldn't get cloaking, so I'm going to go nuke him. Anyway, so my factory is going up, and so right now he's amassed a pretty good sized force here. And over on the opposing side, I've got a lot more Marines because I'm working off of two Raxes instead of 3. But I do have factory on the way, and Siege Tank and Siege Tech will be coming out soon as I get a chance to click on that. So here it comes to push in. Oh wait, now wait a minute. Hang on, let me just slow this down a little bit because I want you to see this. Now when there's action, I like to slow it down to normal speed. Anyways, that's finishing up, and in just a minute here, Nathan will be coming across the map. Okay, and here he comes. So he's got 4 Marauders and 3 Marines. Now, I was actually just sending out a Marine to each watchtower when he came by and totally decimated him, and I actually forgot to bring my other Marine back, so he kills him too. So now I know that there's a bunch of Marines out there, and he's got a lot more than I do, but fortunately, I have a wall in. So he's going to attack my barrack to try and break through, and I brought down some SCVs to repair it. This is something you should always do, is have SCVs to repair your structures and buildings. So now I'm just trying to fend him off on this ramp and get my Siege Tank out, which is coming, and Siege Tank is about to be on the way. Anyways, he pulls back because he's badly beaten, doesn't want to lose his guys, and he's not going to be able to break through, and I'm still producing units. Though not enough as I should be. Anyways, over here he's got triple racks pouring out units, which he's actually not producing anyway right now. Anyway, any units yet because he's building a factory and he is expanding. An excellent move. He's got map control, and that's what he needs to do. I do have cloaking done, and a nuke is on the way, and my first Siege Tank is about to be out, and Siege Tank is just being done. That should nullify, hopefully nullify the effects of this massive bio ball. I really do not have many units up here. I just need to get that Siege Tank positioned well and get another one out very soon. Anyways, I'm sending this Ghost off here, and it looks like he's going to attack these rocks and expand the gold again. So I'm going to speed this up, because like I've said before, I like to get all my games off in one cast. Elsewhere, that Siege Tank is out there. I need to pull him away from that cliff ledge. You don't want to get the Siege Tank too close to the edge. I've got another Siege Tank going out to those rocks. Siege Tank is done, so I'm going to be putting him in siege mode any second. Now, I'm actually going to expand here. What I was thinking is I'd bring my force down and make ground right here, put down a bunker or 2 and expand, and then I realized that he's got a massive bio ball, so I made a U-turn and came back in my base. So I put my supply depots up, and I'll be making camp here on a 1 base. I've got another Siege Tank coming out. I do have 1 nuke ready, and I'm building a command center to expand. I decided that that Siege Tank was too close to the edge, so I backed him up just a little bit. He's still got a massive range. All of these Marines and Marauders are going to check to make sure that I haven't expanded. He's doing good with checking for that. Now I've got 3 tanks set up. If he tries to break this wall, and it's going to cost him a lot. I do have 2 ghosts out, I think. 2 ghosts. So let me speed this up again. You know, never mind. I'm going to just do this in 2 casts. Anyways, so he's just massing up right outside my door. I could scan, I could try and take that, but I don't know exactly where his force is, and I don't know if I can get away with it. So these guys are going to cloak up and move, and almost, wow, pretty amazingly, he moved at the same time. He did just break through my back door. He's going to take down that supply depot. He did see that command center going. He's going to go straight for the mineral line, and unfortunately I don't run with my SCVs. I'm not sure why I didn't run. Oh, because I was nuking. I was trying to nuke his main. He did run, though, and my ghosts are positioned too close, so they're actually going to die. Oh, well. Anyways, my army, though, is owning his because I've got tanks. And then my command center will come back and land. There I went with my SCVs, so my SCVs are going to repair that, and my force will now be going across the map. This command center, I see that he's got that one going, so my command center is going to go to land somewhere else, and I'm going to speed this up, and I'll stop in just a moment to do part 2 of this battle. So right now I'm pressing out across the map now. I've got a reinforcement of a tank and marauder. I muled up there, and I'm trying to get back to harvesting. So my force here is being indecisive. Oh yes, I'm going to go take his expansion, I think, first. So he does have a bunch of Marines, but that's really not going to do all too much good. Though he does have 3 Banshees, which are going to be much more deadly. So I'm just going to try and make sure to get this command center orbital command down, which I then do. And now I'm going to make sure to bust these SCVs, and then I will go to his main. His Banshees are coming across, and cloaking is researched, so he's about to have cloaked Banshees in my main. Of course, I do have this command center that is going to go land at one of these expansions. I don't know which, though. Anyways, those Banshees will get the better of my SCVs, and I need to lift off with my command center. I should do that any time now. And my forces are going to go through the back door and just bust into his base. And join me again for part 2 of this replay between Gurtstick and Arphaxax.